Hey guys, so this is opening 018, the Logistello opening. So this is probably one of the first few longest sequences of openings that I'm going to share with you. So this is basically recommended more for expert players and above, and it's for black to actually initiate typically. So we want to go through the sequence right now. So F5, D6, C3, D3, C4, F4, F6, F3, which is basically the Stephenson to calm off opening, and then you have E6, E7, and finally C6 instead of the usual. So D7 is -1, but it's actually a perfect play move that probably you would expect a draw line. And Logistello is more of a -2 sequence, but provides a lot of variation and a lot of unexpected lines. So this opening is definitely very tricky. So C6 basically starts off the Logistello opening. So incidentally, the reigning world champion actually used Logistello again. So it was Mr. Akihiro Takahashi who actually was playing against Mr. Yusuke Takanashi, a five-time world champion. And of course, Akihiro was more of a challenger in that case. Even though the situation was in a one win and one draw manner, he had to score a huge win in order to win the world championship. And what he did was actually pull out Logistello opening, and probably one of more bold variations to take. And eventually it did pay off for him. And he actually won the five-time world champion with a huge margin. And of course, the discount difference then allowed him to actually claim the World Championship 2019 title. So that is very impressive. And definitely, this opening results in a lot of confusion for White because it's very line control focused. So if White doesn't continue to put the pressure on and focus on the excess in the key lines, Black can actually utilize that many variations and confuse White. So the flip side is that there are so many sequences to actually learn for Black. So if you're able to actually apply very basic fundamental ideas of Othello, you are then able to actually drive this idea of this opening forward. And of course, it is a high risk opening being part of the Commonwealth branch. It also results in high variance endgames. So definitely, I think Akihiro made the right choice to pick up this opening that potentially the five-time world champion doesn't know. And he did take a huge risk there, and somehow it paid off in a huge way. And definitely, he came through with a higher Brightwell and discount at the end of the day. So definitely, this is one opening to learn, and probably it would be the jack in the box that you can pull out of your head when you might have a desperate need of a huge variance win, such as the case of the World Championship 2019 final. So with that in mind, I'll leave you to explore this opening.